the WNBA is buzzing with one of the biggest off-court conversations of the year. The rise of Unrivaled, the new player-led league launched by Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart. It promises more money, more freedom, and a bigger spotlight for women's basketball stars. But here's the twist. Caitlin Clark, the most talked about rookie in WNBA history, doesn't look even remotely interested in touching it. And the reason why just might shock you. First, let's make one thing clear. Unrivaled is marketed as the players taking power back into their own hands. It's about ownership, bigger contracts, and building something that isn't controlled by the WNBA. Stars like Collier, Stewart, and others are already locked in. But Caitlin Clark, she's steering her career in a completely different direction. Why? Because Caitlin knows something most people don't want to admit. Unrivaled is risky. It's new, untested, and could collapse just as quickly as it launched. Clark doesn't need to gamble on an experiment when she already has something much bigger on her side, her brand. While other players are focused on building Unrivaled, Clark has positioned herself as the face of women's basketball through a much better option: partnerships, global exposure, and long-term marketability. She's not tied down to a fragile league that depends on a handful of stars. Instead, she's locking down Nike deals, dominating in the WNBA spotlight, and lining herself up to be the crossover athlete who brings women's basketball into the mainstream. Think about it. Unrivaled might give players contracts. Impressive, sure, but Caitlin Clark can make that in a single sponsorship appearance. She's already bigger than the league itself, pulling ratings that crush records every time she steps on the court. Why limit herself to a side project when she can tap into the NBA, international tours, Olympic glory, and endorsements that dwarf anything Unrivaled could offer? And here's the bigger picture. Caitlin Clark doesn't just want to play basketball. She's building an empire. She's not chasing short-term hype. She's chasing legacy. And legacy isn't built in untested leagues. It's built on the biggest stage with the brightest lights. So while Unrivaled might be the hot topic now, Caitlin Clark is proving that the smartest move isn't always chasing what's trending. Sometimes, the much better option is staying laser-focused on the path that leads to history. And that's exactly what she's doing.